Okay. Irish Hooligan, congrats on the big victory. You started your first 2 UFC fights. You had decision losses. Now the last 2 decision victories. What's the switch that's turned on for you?
The last 2 were knockout victories.
Knockout victories, correct.
The switch has been a little bit more intense training, and obviously different opponents bring different game plans, different threats. So the last 2 opponents for me have been the kind of opponents that I like to fight. And just getting more comfortable in the UFC. I think that's a big one too.
All the judges in the first round scored at 10-9 for Devonte. What was the adjustment that you saw that you knew you had to do for the second round to come out guns blazing?
Probably up the volume a little bit. We expected a fast start by Devonte. I didn't think that I'd get hit as much as I did, but he was fast, man. He was real fast, real clean on his boxing too. And then once I weathered that storm and I pressed him against the fence, then I just felt a little shift in momentum there.
Dan Hooker, he left wrestling practice getting ready for Islam to come watch you cage side. I know it's an intimate environment. What did it mean hearing him cheer you on?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Nah, it means a lot. And what he's doing right now, like, fuck, you got to respect that. You got to respect that man. Like, he's a warrior.
And how soon do you want to return?
As soon as possible. I'll go home and heal up. Not that I've got much to heal from, but yeah, as soon as they want me, I want back in.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Hey Jamie, you said you expected a fast round from him in the first. When you go into a fight and you know that your opponent's strongest round is likely the first, does that make it, when you get to the end of that round, you sort of can already assume like, okay, this round's going to go my way, or do you not think of it like that?
Yeah, no, I did. I felt the little bit of intensity like kind of die off at the end of the round as well, and then it's just what we expected. So when we were coming out to that next round, like, we trained hard for this fight, so I was ready to go another 5 rounds if I had to.
You mentioned you're getting used to the UFC experience, but obviously you're fighting in an Apex where there's no crowd and stuff like that. So what is it specifically about this experience that you're getting used to? Just the fight week stuff, going through the rigmarole?
Yeah, just the fight week stuff, the people, the staff. I'm becoming more familiar and friendly with everyone, which just makes you feel more calm coming into the fight, which is important. The no crowd fucking sucks. I'm sick of fighting in front of no crowd. So even that little crowd out there, like tonight, was unreal. Just a little bit of something. I like eyes being on me when I'm in there, you know. So next fight, I want to hopefully get in front of a crowd and put on a show.
Potential rumours that January could see an Izzy Rob fight. Would you like to get on that card? Because obviously that would be in front of a crowd.
100%.
You said about getting used to the staff, getting used to the surroundings. Is that the sort of thing that, as a fighter, you don't even realise will affect you until you start getting used to it, and then you're like, oh, I feel more comfortable come fight day?
Yeah, I noticed that, like, just the last fight, I just felt like happier, and a happy fighter is a good fighter. A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. So it just made me feel a little bit more familiar, more comfortable, and yeah, I think it shows in my performances.
Congrats, mate.